And a good Thursday night, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Tonight is the second game of this three-game series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, the AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and the AA affiliate for the Oakland A's, your Midland Rockhounds. Two teams wrap up the three-game set tomorrow night at 6:05. Gates open at 5:05 p.m. Amarillo will head home as they start off the four-game set versus the Frisco Rough Riders for the 4th of July weekend. Amarillo returns to Midland after that four-game series on Monday night, July 8th, taking on the Rockhounds for a three-game set. Don't forget, on Thursday, July 11th, the Sod Poodles will head to Frisco for a four-game set before returning home on Tuesday, July 16th, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles take on a three-game set versus off the Springfield Cardinals. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, a beautiful, clear evening here in the beautiful city of Midland, as we get you set for another edition of Rockhounds Baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. Now, fans, get out your line scorecards for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off in shortstop is the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Batting second, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo. Batting third in center field, Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth in right field, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting sixth in left field, Colin Moore. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth, the Amarillo catcher and cleanup hitter, Luis Campusano. Campusano catching. And taking a mound for the starting Sod Poodles pitcher, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now the starting lineups of your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in right field, Mickey McDonald. Batting second in center field, Chase Callaway. Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jonah Heim. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth in shortstop, Robert Poussin. Poussin in shortstop. And batting ninth, the second baseman for the Rockhounds tonight, Viamil Machine. And taking the mound for the starting Rockhounds pitcher, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds. And that's tonight's starting lineups. let's get ready for baseball here on the show. The Rockhounds versus the Sod Poodles. Enjoy.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Abrams. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Up and it's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ivan Castillo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Oh, that comebacker hit him right in the head. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Your
Ben
attention,
Bracewell
please.
is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 64, Ben Bracewell. Batting third, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Tirso Ornelas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Castillo leads off first with one away. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Two takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number
the right
two.
Fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
In now, Taylor Colway. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Luis Patino, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the right fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Mickey McDonald.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
The center fielder.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner on first. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass,
Batting
but
third.
especially troublesome
The third
when you give
baseman.
up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Mondu. He's set. And
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
he's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Lázaro
left fielder.
Armenteros. He'll get to take his
Lázaro.
first cuts here.
Armenteros.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. In now, Hudson Potts. He'll start things
Leading
out
off,
here in a tie
the
ball
third
game.
baseman, Hudson Potts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Batting fifth, the left
At
fielder,
the plate, Colin
Moore.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armenteros is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the
Okay,
designated.
here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. He makes the throw to first, two down.
Batting
So
eighth,
stepping in,
the
Kyle
first baseman,
Overstreet.
number
He'll
three,
work on keeping this
Kyle
top of the second alive.
Overstreet.
First offering on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. Amarillo out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
And here
for
comes the
Midland,
first baseman,
the first
Jonah
baseman,
Bride. Now here's the pitch.
Bride.
Ball.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to
Batting
start an
fifth.
inning. One thing to
The
give up
catcher.
a walk, but to do it on
Yoda.
4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Jonah Heim, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Patino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the
Batting
inning.
7th. The designated
At the
hitter.
plate now is the
Buddy.
designated hitter, Buddy Reed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting 8th.
Wow, this manager
The
must be
shortstop.
pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Stepping in, Robert Poisson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a
Your
very
attention,
quick
please.
hook as he's gone
Now
after not
pitching.
allowing a single
Michel
run. Michel Baez
Baez.
enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Batting
Big
9th.
curveball for the
second
strikeout there.
baseman.
That came after an absolute
Michel.
missile of a fastball.
Machine.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Vimael Machine comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Baez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Mickey McDonald. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The batter.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
At the plate now, Chase Calabwig. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The batter. The
Boy,
third
talking
baseman.
about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
17
your
enters from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching, Evan Miller.
Stepping in now, Nate Mondu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Now batting, Luis Camposano.
Leading
as
off,
he'll get his first
the
opportunity
catcher,
in this one.
Luis
Hey, we're still in the early stages
Campusano.
of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. The pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
now batting, the shortstop,
Digging
C.J.
in, C.J. Abrams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and there's one away.
Oh, man,
Now
I don't know how that happened.
baseman,
Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Striding in, Ivan Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That pitch is out.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McDonald is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tirso
So striding
Ornelas.
forward now, Tirso Ornelas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading
Lázaro
off for
Armenteros.
One of the
The
keys to
left fielder,
securing a win, they want to keep the
Lázaro
pressure on and try to build that lead as
Armenteros.
much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jonah Bride.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonah Bride. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for
batting,
a dead red
the
piece of
catcher,
cheese middle of the plate, and he
Jonah
didn't miss it.
Heim.
Standing in now, Jonah Heim, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man
Now
here for the second out.
the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Now at the plate, Buddy Reed. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ornelas is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Taylor Colway.
Taylor Colway.
First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hudson Potts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hudson.
So digging in now, Hudson Potts. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in, Colin Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Stepping up now, Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Behind 0-2 now. hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Vimael Machine.
Striding in once again, Vimael Machine picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He's lucky it's only a single back
The
up
right
the middle
fielder,
and not a
number
double
6,
in the gap or a home run.
Mickey
Pitches like that in a show get
McDonald.
absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Mickey McDonald. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Colway is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chase Calabwig.
Ready for another shot now, Chase Calabwig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. Digging in, Matthew Batten. He'll
Leading
start
off,
off the 5th
the
in this one.
designated hitter, Matthew Batten.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep
The
his
first
hands
baseman,
inside
number
that
3,
ball, stay square as
Kyle
long as possible,
Overstreet.
and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Kyle Overstreet. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the
Now
execution.
batting,
If
catcher,
he hits it, there's a good
Luis
chance it turns into a double play
Campusano.
ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, Luis Campusano, as he hits one on a line to left field. Armenteros is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Digging in once again, C.J. Abrams. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. Bottom of the inning now.
Leading
and
off
set
for
to go is
Midland,
the third baseman, Nate
baseman,
Mondu.
Nate.
First pitch fastball
Mondu.
in there for a called strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks
Now
this thing
batting,
all the way,
the left
gets his
fielder,
hands quickly through the
Lazaro.
zone, and just rips it down the left field line,
Amarillo.
just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Lazaro Armenteros. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow,
Now
he
batting,
must be living
first
right because he
baseman,
gets absolutely
Joda.
jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat
Right.
splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Your
J.C.
attention,
Cosme
please.
comes on now, in
Now
an awfully
pitching,
difficult situation
J.C.
as there are 2 on here with
Cosme.
nobody out. So now to the plate, Jonah Bride, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the
Now
defensive side
batting,
and the offensive
catcher,
side, to send him,
Joda.
and the outfielder made a strong,
Hi.
accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
0-2, here it is.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
So striding in, Buddy Reed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 6-1. Into the box now, Ivan Castillo. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
0-1 the count. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Now at the plate, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Armenteros is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Taylor Colway.
Into the box, Taylor Colway. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-1. Digging in now,
Leading
Robert
off
Poisson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Robert
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The batter, the second baseman, Vimael Machi.
Stepping in now, Vimael Machi, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mickey McDonald.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mickey McDonald. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chase Calabwe.
At the plate now, Chase Calabwe. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Colway is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
Now at the plate, Nate Mondu. He singled his last time up, and he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Abrams is there, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 7-1. James Nail is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, James
Striding into the box, Hudson Potts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Leading off,
he doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
In now, Colin Moore, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Is laid off of for ball number 3. Matthew Batten is on deck. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Designated
a 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now in the box, Matthew Batten, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right
now
there.
Batting,
just how you draw it up in a perfect world.
Kyle
Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Count now, a ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Luis Campusano, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Misses, ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks,
Ladies
but no
and gentlemen,
damage.
please join
The 3 of
for
us
the
are back
traditional
after this message
7-minute
and a word
stretch.
from our local stations. Stepping up to the plate, Lázaro
Leading off for the
Armenteros. He'll
Rockhounds,
lead things off as
the
they
left
look
fielder,
to perhaps build on an already
Lázaro
sizable lead.
Armenteros.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty
Now
impressive,
batting,
man. I really
first
like a pitcher
baseman,
that trusts and
Yoda.
works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Jonah Bride. Popped him up. Campusano has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Ready now, Jonah Heim. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th,
Leading
and
off,
that'll bring in the
second
second baseman, Ivan
Ivan
Castillo.
It doesn't look very
Castillo.
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just
Now
what they
batting,
did right there.
the center
Big
fielder,
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ornelas.
Standing in now, Tirso Ornelas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
The right
really
fielder,
sharp
number
out there,
15,
guys.
Taylor Colway.
Into the box now, Taylor Colway. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Calabwig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Buddy Reed. No
Leading
hits
off
for
for
him
the
yet in the game
Rockhounds,
despite his
the
team's
designated
offensive
hitter,
onslaught.
Buddy
And he
Reed.
lays off there 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one
The
indeed.
batter, number 3.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
At the plate, Robert Poisson. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your
Now
standard
batting,
sac
second
fly hit.
baseman,
It was hit pretty low and hard, so
JBaker.
it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Settling in now, Vimael Machin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Castillo onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good
batter,
range, heading pretty
right
deep
fielder,
into the outfield to bring that one
Mickey
down. Thought the outfielder might call him
McDonald.
off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Mickey McDonald. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Travis Radke, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Travis Radke.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Now here it comes. Popped up. Campusano moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 8-1. Digging in to try it again, Hudson Potts starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A high fastball is in there. This is in the air to left. Armenteros arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colin Moore.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moore. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matthew Batten.
At the plate, Matthew Batten. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings.
And your Rockhounds win it. That's the game, folks.
That could pitch that kind of work.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Rockhounds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ben Bracewell gets the W on the mound. Luis Patino was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, this game concludes with the Rockhounds' victory, as the Midland Rockhounds, bottom half of the second, with 4 runs coming across to score. 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th, 2 singles in the bottom halves of the 6th and 8th innings, giving them a 8-1 victory. Well, tomorrow night is the final game of this 3-game set. Don't forget, Frisco and Amarillo will kick off a 4-game set beginning the 4th of July weekend. Don't forget, there will be post-game fireworks for the Frisco Rough Riders and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Don't forget, after tomorrow's game with the Rockhounds, Midland will head on the road for the games at Corpus Christi. Gotta say, they will start up down there. Then they're back home as they take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles in a 3-game set. Amarillo heads on the road after that. They'll take on the 4-game set at Frisco, and then back home the next following week as they take on the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Well, as we get ready to close out tonight's baseball game, here is your final line scorecards as the Midland Rockhounds take this victory in Game 2 of the 3-game series. For the Rockhounds, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. For Amarillo, only 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error. Player of the game will go to the right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald, as he did a 3 for 5 with 2 bases, leading 2 RBIs in front of that. Ben Bracewell gets the win on the mound. James Nail takes the save for the Midland Rockhounds tonight. And Luis Patino will get the loss for Amarillo. Well, I do gotta say, tragic on what happened during the start of this ball game. Do gotta say, the first Rockhounds pitcher was nailed straight to the face. Gotta say, that was pretty tough for him. As I gotta say, that is pretty hard. Rewatching the replay, just a absolute face hit on that one. He probably lost some teeth that way. So who knows what could happen. We are going to go ahead and have tonight's replay vault and our highlight reel of tonight's ball game. Potts homer to the left for the first RBI of the ball game. And that gave Amarillo the lead by a score of 1-0. The Rockhounds are tied up in the bottom half of the second inning. Machine hits a sacrifice fly to a center field, bringing their first run. Bottom half of the second, McDonald doubled with a ground rule double, giving them another run in. Callaway doubled to left, putting in 2 runs in. And that gave Midland a 4-1 advantage. Abrams flied out to left field and was able to make that spectacular catch right there. Bride line to left for a single, putting another 2 runs on the scoreboard. 6-1 against the Sod Poodles. McDonald hits to right for a single, and that puts a 7-1 right there. Bottom half of the 8th, Poussin hits a sacrifice fly to center, and that gives them another run. A 8-1 Midland Rockhound lead against the Amarillo Sod Poodles here tonight. Top of the 9th, Batten struck out chasing a fastball. And gotta say, that right there, my friends, was tonight's ball game. What a good way to end a Rockhounds second game of the 3-game series. Well, we are back tomorrow night. Our first pitch rescheduled to 7:05. Gates open at 6. So make sure you bring your pretty good stuff like corn dogs, nachos, anything. Popcorn, soda. And watch Rockhounds baseball for the third and final of this 3-game series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Well, this is it for tonight. Our final score of this baseball game. Final is 8-1 as the Rockhounds take Game 2. Everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the Midland Rockhounds baseball game.